Hello YouTube, this is Psych World, or Candy. I still feel beat down and trying to psychologically and mentally and emotionally and I guess spiritually pick myself back up from being kicked off of YouTube. And seems like really nobody misses me. I don't know if anybody's worried about me or wonder if I'm okay or anything like that. I wonder about people all the time and hope they're okay. Well, somebody, Catholic Charities, has me in the hotel room for a week. And I know I said I pretty much quit doing videos. I don't know if I'll be allowed to do this video and have it posted. I mean, this channel is even targeted heavily also. And I took all those other videos down out of frustration. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out, if I can't put my stuff on YouTube, how am I going to show any evidence of my targeting or anything like that? You know. So I'm sitting, other targets have told me that, you know, me trying to get a place, that the reason why landlords keep ignoring me and that they rent places out to everybody except me is because those are perps doing that, or maybe that that the perps are that the perps or somebody threaten them or force them to ignore me or force them to lie and say that the place has been rented out to somebody. And that's been a battle that this time I thought I was so close, because they had a landlord that had kept reposting this same ad since November. And last week he dropped off paperwork for an unsigned lease, like the opening doors people had asked. Then I got everything together and got the ball rolling for Catholic Charities to help me. They paid for a week for a motel while I get everything straightened out. With this landlord. Now this week, like Monday, I called him and asked him. He seemed unsure about everything. And then he ignored me for 4 days. And now he finally texted me today and said, well, I'm sorry, but the place has been this place has been rented. So I don't know if he was ignoring me and then lied, or if the perps really got the apartment. So not only the lady at the opening, my worker at the agency, but a lot of other people are also making it like as if I'm being lazy and that I'm not trying hard enough, or that I'm looking in the wrong places. And y'all know it's a lot of scams to weed out on Craigslist where they told me to look. Thrifty Nickel, they keep Thrifty Nickel keeps, they won't really update their list like that. And the man who had that quiet cottage that I thought I was sure I was gonna get, he was all nice and everything, then started to ignore my calls, and then he posted the ad on Thrifty Nickel, and it's still ignoring my calls. And a few other landlords were rude and ignoring me and everything. And I don't want anybody to think, oh, you bothering and pestering these landlords, or you aggravating them and driving them away. No, I don't do that. It's like after like 2 or 3 calls and realize I'm being ignored, that's when, well, except one lady, because I guess that was at the beginning, because she pretty much strung me along. And, I got really frustrated. And so now I'm having this battle of nobody wanting to rent any place to me. And some landlords feel like my income isn't high enough, but I'm telling them that, it's enough to cover everything. Why do I need $1,000 if the rent is $600 and all bills are included, and I get $780 a month? It shouldn't be hard. I know I financially struggle on the other end, but I'm sitting here trying to look for another job too. And I applied at Dillard's, Dunkin' Donuts, the shoe department, a few other places. No response back. And so, I have to deal with them ignoring me too. And so, it's really frustrating that, they're blocking me from getting any place, or they're blocking me from getting a job. And it's like they had this guy who pretended to act like he knows me and from somewhere, like he tried to make like I was familiar from somewhere. And then I feel like if you keep trying to convince me that you're not out for sex, that's how I got raped before. Those guys who ended up raping me, black guys, they kept trying to be like, oh, I'm not out for sex or anything, or stop trying to think I'm out for sex. And then next that's how I got raped back then. And I said, I'm not going to get raped anymore or taken advantage of by people who don't deserve it. Nobody deserves to rape you anyway, but they more sure don't deserve it. So, this man act like as if that man, he's not a landlord or anything like that, but he try to make like he has connections to landlords and connections to this and that. Like he try to tell me that he can get free cars and that he has a lot of money and the people always giving him stuff and he helps out a lot of people and stuff. And I'm glad I cut him off, because he seemed like he was full of shit and trying to just juice my head up and string me along and didn't care. He was trying to prey on my desperateness for a place and stuff. And he tried to get fresh with me, but then trying to say I'm not trying to do anything to you. But these guys in the past have, including a Freemason in the past, have raped me. But I'm glad that I was able to cut him off and to prevent a possible potential rape. But then another part of me said, but what if this man was innocent and genuinely trying to help me? But then again, I cut him off because I felt like I didn't want to take any chances. And then he would get frustrated and get mad when I didn't believe him. That's how the other guys had done me before. And then they tricked me and had me shocked and traumatized and everything. So, and they don't care about, they treat me like I don't have a right to put my guard up and protect myself, like as if I have to let them in. So I cut that guy off, trying to make like he knew landlords to help me get a place and stuff. He seemed like he was just full of shit. And he's not even from Pensacola. He's from somewhere in Alabama. So, I'm thinking about, I don't even know if I'm going to start a blog, or I don't know of another video platform to do, but I still want to get my books out and write books and on what's been going on. And today, all day, I had to deal with noise harassment. And yesterday too, I had to deal with noise harassment from the police and everything. But thanks for watching, and bye-bye.